brothers and sisters. Lovely to see you again. Thank you for joining me. Now the question today is about religion. All religion moves us away from Yahusha. So now that's a question, why do they do that? Now I've got some things written here. Now Yahusha strongly commends institutional religion. He hates it because organized religion systems prioritize rigid man-made traditions, self-righteousness, institutional control over genuine love, justice, and a personal relationship with Yahusha. Now that's something we've got to let sink in about religion drawing us away from Yahusha. Now it's because of what they want. They want power over you. They want, oh, look at me, I can tell you the word, I can do this, I can do that, let me guide you, and it's all not truth, it's all lies. I got a piece out of Matthew 23:27. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, because you are like whitewashed tombs, which are outwardly indeed look well, but inside are filled with dead man's bones. So we're looking there at the people who are religious, who are telling you about what's good, usually about false prophets, spirits with other names. And he's saying here, they look good from the outside, but inside they are wrong. They are rotten to the core. Now, they want power and control. The leaders use their religious positions to seek status and control over others rather than serving and loving their communities. Instead of religion, Yahusha established a relationship built on love and spirit-led truth. In Matthew 22:37-40, he says the greatest law is to love our Father with all of our heart and to love our neighbour as ourselves. That's the only laws we need to follow. If you're looking for religion, just follow that. That's Yahusha's own covenant. That's what he wants us to follow. We don't need to follow anyone else. Any other religion. On my journey, I followed spiritualism. I was about to go into Buddhism to try and find what I was looking for, and happily I didn't, because I found Yahusha right then and there. So I could have spent many more years trying to find who this was, this pulling that I had to move me to something I couldn't find. So yes, look, I did many years. My friends have done many years in Christianity, in Nazarene, trying to find what this greater pull is, and they had a harder job, because at the time they didn't know Yahusha, and Yahusha's name wasn't out there a whole lot. Only by being with my friends and learning from my friends, I've learnt, that why isn't it out there? Why isn't Yahusha's name? But of course, religion steers us away from Yahusha. They bury the way for us to get into the narrow gate. They are not They're not here to help you. That sounds odd. I can imagine someone who's been a Christian for many years. My brother is a Baptist. He's taken that on. And imagine doing that for many years, and just you get nearly there, but the answers aren't there for your questions. You know, they guide you away from it. They're not going to tell you because they don't want you to know. Now, just if you knew, like I do, that Yahusha only requires you to love him with your heart and love your neighbour as yourself, you know, who's going to make any money out of that? Who's going to make themselves up on high? You know, it's a waste of time for them. You know, I was lucky. I've taken that short road where many are still on their long road trying to find who is that pulling me. And we know it now, it's Yahusha. Let me read you one last thing. This is in Luke 6, and he talks about the good man brings forth what is good out of the good treasures of his heart, and the wicked man brings forth what is wicked from the wicked treasures of his heart. For out of the overflow of his heart his mouth speaks. It says a lot, doesn't it? So if we have good fruit in our behaviour and our heart is pure, we speak only pure words. If we have rotten fruit, we can only speak rotten, can't we? Our language is rotten. There, I shall leave you, brothers and sisters. Any questions, any comments? I'm always happy to answer them. Love you all dearly. Look for Yahusha in your day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.